Good evening and welcome to follow the news at 7 on SVC. An investigation has begun to uncover who is responsible for the vandalization that happened today at the Immaculate Conception Cathedral. The head of the Catholic Church in Seychelles, Bishop Alain Harel, described the vandalism that happened as shocking and heartbreaking. He added that he hopes that justice will prevail in this case. To help with the investigation that the police is undertaking, the President of the Republic, Wevalo Kalawan, is offering 100,000 rupees on behalf of the government to anyone who has any information regarding the horrible vandalism that happened. He said this to the media during an interview after he visited the cathedral this morning. And a special mass was held this afternoon next to the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception to deplore these actions of desecration and to pray together for the country and the Church. Students should get more knowledge about career choices and make good decisions when applying for post-secondary institutions and making career choices. This was the message of teachers, partners and students themselves while participating in the closing ceremony of the Careers Week, which started on the 6th of June. All state schools participated in different activities organized by the Ministry of Education during the Careers Week to bring awareness to students, especially S5 students. This ceremony was held at the Pralin Secondary School this morning in the presence of the head teacher, teachers, students and business partners. The Seychelles Bureau of Standards organized a half-day workshop to raise awareness on the importance of accreditation. This was to observe World Accreditation Day, which is commemorated on the 9th of June. Representatives from various organizations such as the Environment Department, Fair Trading Commission, SABRU and both government and private laboratories attended the workshop. The theme for the day this year is Sustainability in Economic Growth and Environment. It aims at helping Seychelles achieve its Sustainable Development Goals, which it has presented to the United Nations.
Accreditation is a demonstration of competence to perform a given task. I give an example in terms of environment, the emission. As you know, there's a lot of talk about greenhouse gases, so there's a lot of emission industry generating a lot of emission while producing a product or a service. So we have to ensure that we have the proper legal framework in Seychelles to be able to set a limit for emission. We have a lot of industries stack emission, even emission for vehicle. So for us, SBS today, we're organizing a half-day workshop with policymakers, conformity assessment body like laboratories, inspection bodies. So to try to explain to them the importance of accreditation, how we can help policymakers, how policymakers, if they want to tackle climate change, protection of environment, they can make use of international standards, and by making use of accreditation standard, then they can have their laboratories, inspection bodies, calibration laboratories, or even medical laboratories accredited.
In its efforts to become more sustainable, the Seychelles Civil Aviation Authority has launched its Young Innovators for Green Solutions in Aviation competition. The competition anticipates the participation of students from secondary and post-secondary schools with the aim of producing sustainable ideas on how they believe the airport can become sustainable. This coincided with the World Environment Day, which was celebrated on June the 5th. SCA's CEO, Gary Albert, described it as an opportunity for students to demonstrate their innovative ideas.
Environment is and remains a national an international priority for the aviation industry. All our efforts are geared towards building a local aviation industry that not only yields strong socio-economic benefits, but one that is sustainable. We are firm believers that our airport can one day achieve international accreditation as a green airport.
And with this, we end this news summary. We'll be back at 8 with the news in Creole. Have a very pleasant evening.